Hello guys, this is Philip. I'm talking to you from my home, from my kitchen, and today we will be talking about 5 things which I wish I knew before moving abroad. The first thing out of 5 is clothes. Don't buy unnecessary things before you go to England. The fashion in Czech Republic and England is quite different. So basically what's cool in here, it's not cool there no more. So basically when I was leaving, I bought so much clothes and so much stuff before going because I thought I'm gonna impress everybody. You know, it wasn't really true. I came there, everything was different as I said. There was cooler stuff, there was cheaper stuff, and I looked like a Czech, sloth. So don't do it, because it's gonna cost money which you're gonna need in the future. It's gonna make you look foolish and it's gonna make you look like you don't come from England, which you don't want. And also, as you will grow in England and as you will be changing, your personality and your style will be changing too. Number 2. It's money actually, because if you're leaving from Czech Republic, you probably got some money from your parents or from your savings, which you will be needing in England. So if you come to England, you will be looking for accommodation and you will be buying stuff. The worst thing you can do is actually thinking about Czech money in England. So if you're gonna go to the shop and you're gonna buy yogurt, don't count how much money is in the Czech Republic, because the situation is different. If you work there, you're earning more money, you're having a different type of salary in Czech Republic. So basically, you cannot do it, otherwise you're gonna go nuts. Don't do it. Don't count how much it would be in Czech Republic, as many of my friends and as myself did when I got there. Number 3. Racism. If you're leaving from Czech Republic somewhere, you don't realize that people will look at you differently. It's the same situation in the Czech Republic when we have Ukrainian people, we've got Bulgarian people, we've got all of the other countries working here. No, we've got all other nationalities working here, and we don't look at them like at our friends because, I don't know many people who actually go out with someone who is from Ukraine or something, but it's really different in England. For the younger generation, yes. If you Czech and if you're cool and if you are kind to people, everyone will like you, and that's the point. There are older people who maybe look at you as the person who came there to steal jobs from you. So you have to think about people, not always like where you're from. Maybe you're from Czech Republic, maybe you have pure heart, maybe you're kind to others, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they won't judge you. They will always judge you. People will judge you because that's what we do. We judge everybody around us. And if you look at the situation, for example, with George Floyd, we judge racism in the United States without even realizing what is the situation like. Maybe the situation of racism in America is so different. Czech people don't realize how bad is it over there because they've never been there and they don't know anybody who actually is from the United States who could share their stories besides the internet. So, there's lots of stuff on the internet and not everything is true. So, if you will go to England, expect some people treating you differently. Expect that if you're good at your job, you might not get promotion just because you're a Czech person. But they won't tell you that. But if you work somewhere for, let's say, 3 years, and then you apply for a higher position which you won't get, and the person who you trained will get the position instead of you. That's not fair, and it happens though. So basically, I wish for you to not experience it the way I did, but expect people to treat you differently because you're from a different country, from Eastern Europe, even we are Central Europe. So I have to say though that there are people who will love you for being Czech, because Czech people are considered as a hard workers and as a cool guys who drink a lot and love beers, and they always go out, have fun. But there is the fact that there are other people who won't like you just because you're not from England. Language barrier. If you think you speak well English, that ain't gonna happen if you never lived in England, if you never visited any other country, or if you were not forced to speak with someone who comes from England. Because people have accents, people speak quickly, and people don't repeat themselves for 6 times as your teacher from high school. I graduated as one of the best in English in high school, and it never helped me because I got lost in the airport, I got lost in the bus station, I got lost in the train station, I got lost everywhere I could potentially got lost. I didn't speak a word English. So when I got to the airport and I got myself ready for the conversation and I was ready to show people how to actually speak English, all of my English lessons and all of my English knowledge, it just went right off. So basically, no, English is not that cool, English is not that easy, and if you live in Birmingham, it's not that easy as well, because Birmingham accent is considered as the worst accent in the entire United Kingdom. They don't speak like they should speak. For the first week of me being in England, I needed to Google if they actually speak English in there, because all of my friends, they were born and raised in Birmingham way. They were from Black Country, which actually means that you don't live in the city centre, but in the outside area of Birmingham. It's called Yam Yam. You know, you would never think that something called Yam Yam means you actually don't come from the city centre. And imagine if you ask someone where is he from and he will say I'm Yam Yam. You know, it's just different. So after 4 months of struggling, after 4 months of me being really full to everybody and being considered stupid, I was just smiling. I wasn't smiling because I was happy, I was smiling because I had no clue what people said. I clearly remember the way I looked when I moved to England, even if it was in new clothes. I looked like a complete Czech person. And number 5, which I think is crucial for you leaving England, is when you get back to Czech Republic, there won't be people waiting for you. People still move on and people sometimes forget that you're their friends. Maybe some of your family members died, maybe some friends died. But if you go out and you meet some old friends from your childhood, don't expect them to say hi or wave, because maybe they forgot you and maybe they just don't want to talk to you because you've already left them, or maybe they left you and your ways went actually different paths. So when you get back from England, don't judge people for not talking to you, because if you leave, you're moving on and leave everything in your past which doesn't belong to your present. Boom, and there's a hint. There's gonna be a second thing, which is the most probably important, and it's money and how to find a job in England. Basically, this is a little toughy for people who don't know anybody in England, but I knew some people when I got there and they helped me a little to find a job and to get in touch with all the English people, and they guide me through the first and probably the most important step, because if you don't know anybody, there's just one way how to do it. You don't need to email anybody, you just print your CVs and you go to the restaurants and to the bars. Forget about working in management, in the office, everywhere but bar support. You will be washing glasses, you will be washing dishes, you will be mopping floors, you will be cleaning sick from the toilet, as I did when I moved there. And you know, it's just gonna help you though. It's just gonna help you to grow, because you will realize that you have to start from the bottom to get to the top. And as I got my job, my friend Martin, he worked as a bartender in one bar and he got me a bar support job there. I was washing glasses and everything, and you know, until today, I still remember how important it is to start from the bottom, because then you realize what you've achieved and how far you've actually come already. So if you know someone from England, ask them for help, ask them for their experience, be interested in them, and they will help you. This we will discuss in the different videos. So see you guys next week, maybe tomorrow, you know, maybe on Wednesday, because you know, we never know when we're gonna upload this video. So feel free to follow and never forget us.